Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to make an iced coffee with the K Supreme Plus Smart Coffee Maker. So this is a really nice coffee maker. You can make an over-iced coffee with just a regular coffee K-Cup. Green Mountain does have some of these brew over ice K-Cups that work really well. But again, you can just use any old K-Cup that's a coffee that you like, that you really like the taste of it. You can brew those over ice. So this coffee maker does have an over ice button. It's a little hidden, but it's this button right here. But what's really nice, so when I put this in, see how these are brew over ice. They just came out with this year. There's like 3 different brands, or 3 different flavors. But this has Brew Sense ID. So when I put this in, there's a little sensor up here that's going to sense this. You can put it in any old way. When I close the lid, the Brew ID will sense that that's a brew over ice K-Cup. This is a brew over ice pod identify. Brew directly into an ice-filled cup. Brew directly into an ice-filled cup. So with this Brew ID, it reads the K-Cup and it knows what settings to fix. So it already has the over ice button selected and 6 ounces. So all you have to do is come up here and press the big K button. So brewing over ice, you're going to have a lot of ice because it still comes out pretty hot, and I'm going to show you the temperatures. It actually varies the temperature as it's coming out when you're doing the over the ice, but it's going to melt a lot of ice. So make sure you got a lot of ice. I used to use these ball jars to brew in, but they don't recommend you brewing Keurig with ice into a glass jar because the 2 temperature differences can break the glass. So if I fill this up with ice and brew hot coffee into there, that could potentially crack this glass jar. So I've been using these plastic tumblers, and they fit into there really nice. Now again, it's only going to do 6 ounces. 6 ounces is about right because it's going to get so watered down anyway when it melts that ice that's a pretty strong 6 ounces, but by the time it waters down from the melted ice, it's just right. Okay, so again, it picked my settings for me. I'm just going to press the big K button. I'm going to try to catch it coming out of there because it's going to be different temperatures. This thing is very smart. So it starts out at a really high temperature for a brew. There's about 130, 140. Now we're up to 169, 174, 180. 190, and then it starts to taper off. Now we're tapering off. $190 is where it tops out at. Now it's really, so the water is still coming out, the coffee, but it's really tapering off the temperature. Here it's starting to come down. 170, 169. So by the time the K-Cup is done, the water coming out is around 120. So you can see that gave us a lot of coffee. Even though it was only 6 ounces, it melted a bunch of the ice. And now if you stir it, you can see you've got a really cold drink. So around 35. Usually you can get it down to around 35 when you stir it up. So now for my iced coffees, I like to add a little bit of milk. You get that really cool swirl effect. And at this point, this is a flavored vanilla caramel coffee, so it tastes really good. But you could add some syrups at this point too. Or you can just drink it black with just ice. So we're going to come over here. There's our used K-Cup. Okay, so now let's just do a normal, this is a normal coffee K-Cup. So I've got my ice in here again. We're going to put the K-Cup in. Now, it's going to sense it, and it's going to think I want to brew just a coffee. But I'm not going to pick the settings that it picks. So it says recommended 8 ounce balanced warmer. See, it recommends that. I'm going to press this over ice. Brew directly into an ice-filled cup. The 6 ounces is automatically lit. I can't change the ounces. Brew over ice settings. See, it's telling you. For a larger drink, brew 2 pods. So they only want you to brew the over ice at the 6 ounce setting. And I can't change the strength. I can't change the temperature. These are all preset. And you're going to get that different temperature brewing and 6 ounces. So over ice, just press the big K button and it's ready to go. It starts out kind of slow, but then it and again, because we've got that brew over ice selected, I get the different brew temperatures. That's a pretty smart coffee maker, that it can vary the temperature of the brew while it's brewing. And they're just trying to help get some of the temperature of the water down. Because if it does a straight coffee brew, it just comes out really hot. And it'll melt a bunch of that ice. Okay, so there we've got it. Doesn't take very long at all. We can add a little bit of milk. Check out my live stream on Saturday mornings. I do Coffee with Dad around 9:30 a.m. Central Time. I got a chat going and we just talk about different things about Keurig machines, and I'll answer any questions anybody's got. This Saturday, we're going to do a comparison with this K-Supreme with the other 2 K-Supremes. I'll put a link to these K-Cups in my show description notes. If you see a link and it gets you to Amazon, I am an Amazon affiliate. If you do click on the link, I do get a little bit of money from that. The products don't cost you anymore, but it does help me out. I buy all my own products with my own money. I don't get anything shipped to me for free. So I really appreciate the support. Thanks everybody for watching. And if you could, please like and subscribe.